Evening, gang. It's Sunday, the 5th of January, 2020. Welcome along to this morning's United Kingdom Talk, coming to you live from our Bracknell Television Centre here in Royal Berkshire. That's the last time you'll see a little Christmas opening, boys and girls, because tomorrow it's the 12 days of Christmas is up. We need to take our Christmas decorations either on or by tomorrow, boys and girls. They need to come down. If you're still holding on to that magic little piece of sparkly tinsel, then it's time to lock it away in a little carrier bag in a drawer somewhere with all your other little bits and pieces. Never mind. There's always this year's Christmas to look forward to. In only 50 weeks' time, start saving now for your gifts. But more importantly, start saving for my birthday gift, which is coming up rapidly on the 5th of February. Anyone taking me out for my birthday? Anyone? Oh, please yourselves, never mind. Well, a very good evening to you, boys and girls. Not particularly cold at the moment, is it? Quite a pleasant day today, although snow is on the way, according to the Sun at this moment in time. According to the Sun, it do so... There you are. It do say the Met Office has what? Are you ready? You ready for this? A barrage of snow, torrential rain and fierce 80-mile-an-hour winds are set to hit Britain this week. Forecasters have warned. Be prepared. Be prepared. The Met Office has warned of power cuts, travel chaos and flying debris. Bits and pieces of people will be flying. It'll be like watching Dracula. Have you watched it yet? I told you to watch it. Flying debris as powerful jet streams winds will steer 3 low-pressure systems from Iceland. They don't like us in Iceland, do they, dear? No. You know who's from Iceland? Helgi. Helgi, who sings at the karaoke, he's from Iceland, very popular singer. The turbulent conditions are expected to sweep the nation from tomorrow with no let up until the weekend. Terrible. It says there is big change in the weather on the way, with this week looking pretty unsettled for many parts of the UK. Gales in northwestern regions, gusts of 60 or 70 or possibly 80 mile an hour, faster than I fly in my spaceship when I go up north. Incidentally, I'm not going up north this week. I'm down here all week. Lots to do, dear. We got the delightful plumber coming tomorrow. Oh, yes, the lovely Nathan. He will be bending up. He will be kneeling down on all... He will be fixing wires onto the floor. Unfortunately, to do that, he's got to get on all fours to do that. And I'll be watching him very, very carefully. I'll be watching him very, very carefully to make sure he does the work properly. I'm having Hive put in, so I can remotely control my heating from wherever I am in the world. You know, making sure my plants keep warm. Very important to keep those plants warm. Prince Charles talks to his plants, you know. He probably gets a lot more sense out of any of you lot than anyone else. And then on Tuesday, I've got Dr. Mike at the Royal Free. And on Wednesday, I've got the dentist. And on Thursday, I've got car service. Very, very busy. Very busy. And hopefully the weather will hold out for me. Anyway, so you might have a little bit of snow coming along. I don't know whether you will or not. Good morning. Oh, good evening to you. We got the bingo coming up at 8 o'clock. I didn't know how many people would be here, actually, because... Of course, the second episode of Doctor Who is at this moment running on BBC One Colour, which I shall be watching with some sort of delightful meal after I've finished the show tonight. But yes, Doctor Who's on at the moment. Now, if you're watching us on Facebook Live, there's a little message for you there, okay? You only get the first 10 minutes of the show. You need to join us on YouTube. Please join us on YouTube, youtube.com/Chris Wynn UK. Hit the subscribe button. And hit the notifications, the little bell that's next to the subscribe button. Turn that on and you'll be able to watch the whole show and also join in the chat. Because one of the things you can't do as well, I can't see your chat. If you're texting messages on Facebook Live, I can't see them, okay? You need to join us on YouTube. There's a text box there and you can tap away to your heart content and then we can see the messages come up there, all right? So that's those of you on Facebook Live. You will be leaving us in a couple of minutes. Please join us on YouTube for the whole show, youtube.com/ Chris Reardon UK. And talking to messages, who's there today? Shall we have a look? Good evening to Jason Hughes. Evening, Jason. Good evening to Dukey Chrissy Boy. Evening, Chris. Evening to you. Matthew Van in the house. Good evening, Matthew. You're a bit late asking for a raffle ticket, weren't you? You were just in at the last knockings, Matthew. Do you think you could ask a little bit earlier, the same as everyone else? We can't have preferential treatment, dear. You were just in by minutes today. Remember, gang, we do a raffle every Monday, and the raffle prize is usually one of these, okay? It's usually one of those. You can claim a raffle ticket for every show when I say ask for your tickets now, which will be towards the end of the show, so that's well after the bingo, another couple of hours before we do that, okay? But yes, you can claim a raffle ticket either on the live show, or if you're watching a recording, you can email in for your raffle, and I'll put the email address up a little bit later on, so you can email in for your raffle ticket. You can only claim one ticket per show, not one while we're live and one recorded. One ticket per show. Anyone caught cheating is taken out of the system. And we do the raffle draw every Monday, usually between around about 9:30, but it might be a little bit later tomorrow, depending on when my delightful plumber, Nathan, is coming round tomorrow to fix my pipes. He's going to have a look at my system, boys. I'm so much looking forward to being carefully looked at by Nathan the plumber from Bracknell Plumbing. Okay, so it might be a little bit later. Depends what time he finishes. If he gets held up anywhere and we go over, over a time we're unable to do it, we'll have to do it on Tuesday, okay, or something like that. If that Tuesday show's looking a bit iffy as well, because I've got the doctor at 12, I've got to be in London for 12, so I need to leave here at 10:30, 9:30. We'll have to see. We'll have to see with Tuesday, okay? Lots to do. Very busy. Very busy. Anyway, you can win one of those in the raffle tomorrow. Or, for the next 2 weeks, you could win the old Christmas backdrop. Okay? I'm going to include those in the raffle. So you get the choice of taking one of those. Or the Christmas backdrop, which is held up behind me there. Or the other one, which we use at our Lincolnshire television studio complex, which is this one. I've already taken this down. Okay, they're in quite good nick. There will be a couple of holes in them. Don't win it and then, oh, you've sent this out and there's a couple of holes in this. Of course there are. It's been stapled up onto the wall. Stupid thing to say. Here, here's the one. I actually prefer this one actually, which is the one that came from Lincolnshire. Let me just open this up a little bit. Okay, there you go. And that's all got trees and baubles. It's really nice, this. Well, it's upside down in it, the tree. You know what I mean. You get the general idea. There's the tree. Okay, that's the one from Lincolnshire, which I've taken down there. I'll be taking that one down as well tonight before the show tomorrow. But you'll get the chance to win that in the raffle tomorrow. So whoever wins the raffle, I'll give you the choice of having either a fridge magnet or one of the Christmas backdrops. So we've got two of those, so we can do that this week and next week and onwards. There might be someone win the raffle and they don't want that. They want the fridge magnet. That's entirely up to you. But we'll be giving the raffle tickets right towards the end of today's show. That's after 3 games of bingo. So you've got ages to go before that. And as I say, when I say ask for tickets, ask for your tickets. Okay? All right, if you're watching on Facebook Live, this is where you leave us. You need to join us on YouTube to continue watching the show. YouTube.com/Chris Reardon UK. Have a good evening. There we are. All together, happily together, aren't we now, boys and girls? Right. Mick Davenport, good evening to you. Michael Lawrence. There's Simon Steele. Wow. There's a little private joke there between myself and Simon Steele. He knows exactly what I'm talking about there. Don't you? Now, why is that? That shouldn't be on there. 1 minute. Is that gone? What am I doing there? Hang on a minute. Something's gone wrong. Oh, I see what I've done. Hang on, put that on there. Does that go on? And that goes off, doesn't it? Yep, that's right, yeah. So I've got a little desk of buttons in front of me that I'm trying to get used to there. Fantastic little gadget. Yes. Wow, Simon. Wow, so I couldn't believe that. I fell on the floor in fits of laughter. Yeah, I did play it loud. I've been playing the organ this morning. Anyway, more about that later. Hello to Gavin Bass. Good evening, Gavin. There's Mandy Davenport. Did you watch Casualty, Mandy? Oh, it's fab. Connie Beecham is back. I think, Mandy, do you watch Holby or Casualty? One of those two, or both. I watched them both. Connie Beecham is back. She was on the drugs, dear. She was on some sort of one of those drugs to calm you down, whatever they're. I've never taken anything like that. I think maybe for depression or something like that. She was popping those. She was completely off her head. Connie Beecham, head clinical leading Casualty. You must know Connie Beecham. Oh, we don't watch Casualty. Oh, please yourself, you're losing out. But we love EastEnders. No, thank you. Don't watch anything like that. Boring. Good evening to Luke Trott. Evening to you, sir. George Bond, very good evening to you. Hello to Lee Toby. Everyone's here tonight. Oh, gosh, we're all here today, aren't we? Let's just try and go through the little list here a little bit. It is impossible to read out all of your messages, I'm afraid, boys and girls. There's just too many come through, okay? Hello to, but I do try and give you a name check at least. GFA Tay, hello to you. She's taken her decorations down today. Excellent. Get rid of them, dear. Put them in a little box. Use them for next year. And Christmas jumpers. I saw this story in the paper. So many people, they buy their Christmas jumper, wear it a couple of weeks before, and then chuck it away. Why would you do that? That is such a waste. I've got Christmas jumper, and you must know, those of you that have been with the show for years, because we've been here now like 13 or 12, 13 or 14 years. I've had those Christmas jumpers for about 10 years now. They come out every year. They get worn a couple of times. Then they get folded up and put back in the drawer again. No need to buy any others. And before you think they're like £200 jumpers, no, they were from Primark. They were £9.99 each about 10 years ago. I don't know what they are now. Put them or fold them up and put them away. Why would you want to just chuck them away like that? Terrible waste. Terrible waste. Scrolling up, one moment please. We said hello to Lee. There's the Shed Singer. Good evening to the Shed Singer. Paulie H. Good evening, Paulie H. There's Steph Diamond. Good evening to you. One man and his Sprinter van is living the van life. Good evening. There's Amelia Dodd. She's going to take hers down tomorrow. Yes, get them down tomorrow. I think you can take them down. It's okay to take them down tomorrow, but that's absolutely the last day. They mustn't be staying up past midnight tomorrow, dear. Terrible things will happen. Demons will come out of your wall at night and start biting your neck, like that excellent programme Dracula on BBC One Colour iPlayer at the moment. Joey, have you got a silver play button? Good God, no, Joey. You need 100,000 subscribers for that. We're barely over 1,000, dear. A silver play button. Yeah, I think it's 10,000 subscribers you need for a silver play button. Don't think that'll ever happen. Mind you, stranger things would happen. Donald Trump became president, didn't he? Silver play button. Not on my channel, sunshine, I'm afraid. Hello to Heidi. She's still got tinsel round the telly. Down with that tinsel tonight, Heidi. Don't give yourself some bad luck. Your key rings in the post, incidentally. Everything should have been posted out now, gang. Everything's been posted out. You should have your things, those of you that are one bits and pieces, and those of you that say you didn't get your items. They're all coming again in the post, okay? I would imagine you'll get those by Wednesday. You should have everything by Wednesday. Anyone that's waiting for anything should have it by Wednesday. Let me know if it's not there, okay? Hello to Gareth Loxton. Afternoon tea for your birthday, Chris? Yes, probably Gareth. I mean, it would be nice if someone blooming took me out to one for a change. But if not, I'll just go on my own. I'm thinking of the Dorchester this time. I haven't been to that one. Dorchester Hotel. Who's going to take me out to afternoon tea? I'm thinking the Dorchester or Coworth Park, which is not far from me, Coworth Park. That's a nice one. Good evening, Colin Kay. Welcome along. Is it Jason? Is it your birthday as well this week, Jason? Hello to Fran Green. Welcome to you. Mandy, I've already told you, Chris, a bar of chocolate or one of mixed chocolate birthday cakes. I think the bar would be easier to send, wouldn't it, Mandy? Do you know what I mean? The bar of chocolate. Don't go too mad. Only a little one. Little one. Don't spend loads of money, Although, when I say only a little one, not a Freddy chocolate. Not, don't be wrapping up a single celebration and sending that through the post. I would be most disappointed. And if you send in a single celebration, you'll have to put a large letter stamp on there. Because it won't go for... Oh, it doesn't go for the slot. Oh, that's a large letter stamp, that is. Oh, it won't go for the slot. Miserable old cow in the post office, dear. Yes, Paulie, I agree. I thought it was going to be mild as well. We get these differing weather stories these days, don't we? Hello to AJP Garden Machines. Evening to you, sir. Alan Wainwright in the house. Good evening to you. Sean, the plumber is fitting Hive, or as the plumber likes to call it, Chris's place hide. Will you do a show after the plumber is cleared off? It depends. I'll have to get dressed again. I mean, I'll have to clear up first, I would imagine. Don't be naughty. Just because it's past 8 o'clock at night, don't be rude on here. We don't do rudeness. Thank you very much. Evening, by the way. Evening, everyone who's brand new this evening. If you're new to the show, welcome along. I hope you enjoy our little bit of a chat. You've come on a Sunday night, which means we do bingo on Sunday night at 8 o'clock. I'm afraid if you haven't registered, you can't play. But if you want to register for next week's bingo, okay, just send me an email. Do it now. Do it now. Send me an email and say, please add me to the bingo, and I can do that for you for next Sunday. But today's game, I'm afraid you've missed it, okay? Steph's got buffering again. Only you, Steph. Restart your machine, whatever gadget you're using there. Okay. Good luck with Tay, who's got an assessment for a new job on Wednesday. Really hope I'm giving him my notice to my current employer this week. Tay, be careful. Not until you've got the other job, darling. Okay? Not until you've got a date to start the other job do you put your notice in. Do not tell them. Please take note of that. I know many people, one who's here at the moment, actually, who I won't mention their name, but they leave a job, well, I'll get another job, and then they leave a job and then try and get another job, and they don't get it. And you might have a little bit of savings, you might not, I don't know, but that money soon disappears, my darling, okay? Never, ever tell your present employer that you've gone for another job. Even if you absolutely hate them and they're a horrible person, try and put up with it until you've got a start date on your new job, and then you can drop the bombshell and up yours. I got to tell you, there's nothing better than leaving a job that you're not happy with, because the moment you tell them you're leaving, that is the moment that passes and they no longer have any power over you. None whatsoever. Now, I'm leaving next Friday. Oh, okay. Well, could you just clear up that toilet, please? No, I can't be bothered. What do you mean? I said I'm not doing it. Not doing it. What do you want me to do? Go now? It's a fabulous feeling when you're not happy with somewhere and you say, well, I'm leaving. But tie it up all first. Don't do it before you've actually got a start date, and do it as close to that start date as possible. Because even sometimes you get a start date or something like that and something can go wrong, you know. All right? Please take note of that, my darling. Paul is videotaping Doctor Who. Good God, have you still got one of those machines? Have you still got a videotaper? I bet it's Betamax. Is it Betamax? It's videotaping. Christ almighty, can you still buy videotapes? Blimey. The first videotape machine I bought, I think I was 20 or 21. And it was so dear. So it's 21, 31, 41, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 36 years ago. So that's 36 years ago. And it was £500. I kid you not. This video cassette recorder was a Betamax, and I can't remember the name of it. It was £500, and I bought this thing from the Arndale Centre in Wandsworth. Took it round to my mum and dad's house, set it all up on the telly, and we sat there, absolutely amazed, because you got a film as well. We got a free film as well. We got a free film, and I slotted in this thing and pushed play on it, and this picture just came. I thought, wow. I've got a video record, because not hardly anyone had one. I saved for that video cassette recorder. But it wasn't quite perfect. If it was recording something and it was like had a dark picture and then suddenly went light, the picture would go all funny. But nevertheless, I think we were the only people with one that we knew. That was my first ever video recorder, Betamax. Of course, everyone started buying VHS, didn't I? So I bought the wrong make, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. Good evening to Rachel. Evening, Rachel. Welcome to the show. There's Yvonne Lemon. Evening to you. Adam the Plumber. The new episode of Call the Midwife at 8 o'clock on BBC One Colour. Is that tonight as well? So much to watch. I saw a 1 minute BBC trailer thing of all the stuff that they've got coming up. It's really looking good for the BBC over the next few months. I have to say, fantastic stuff. Don't be bothering with any of that bleeding dancing on ice, or some masked singer that people were talking about earlier on Facebook, in the chat on Facebook, and not getting good reviews either. The masked singer. Perhaps you've seen it and you think differently. I haven't seen it, so I can't comment. And then we got the dancing thing on BBC One. I mean, Cheryl Cole as a judge. Has she done ballet or something then? I mean, they just pull these judges out, and they're just celebrities. There's nothing behind them. Is it Arlene Phillips? Wasn't she a proper professional dancer? I can understand her being and it's like, when they have judges. I'm not a fan of judges on talent competitions at all, as you well know. But like stuff on the X Factor, if you've got I don't know. I mean, would you rather have Lulu or the little boy from One Direction? There's not enough behind them for me to perhaps go along with their judgments. Not that I would judge anyone anyway, because I don't think that's right. James Clark, good evening. Have you tried the cream brulee from Lidl? Just had one now. No, dear. Not on Slimming World. We can't have stuff like that. Cream, dear. Have you gone mad? Cream? When you're on Slimming World? Linda from... I don't go there anymore. I haven't been for about 2 years. I'll do it on my own now, the Slimming World. But Linda, she would be able to smell that cream brulee. Linda from Slimming World Wokingham. And there'd be a knock on the door. We'd have to stop the show. We'd absolutely have to stop the show, and she would come in and take that cream brulee spoon out of my mouth and chuck it in the bin. And she would punish me, boys and girls. I would be beaten in something. Don't eat that cream brulee, she would go. There would be pain and suffering. Absolutely pain and suffering. But it me to be beaten, darling. No cream brulee from me. And we don't have a Lidl near here. The nearest one for me is in Crowthorne. I've got an Audi near me. I've been to that today. Good evening to Colin Coates. Evening to you. Mandy's going to record the midwife thing, so I've only seen episode 1, series 1 so far of that, but I know I'm going to get into that. Good evening to Callum Dove. Sorry, you're too late for the bingo, Callum. You have to register before the Sunday to do it. You only need to do that once, and then you're in the system. Just send me an email to that email address, Colin, and I'll add you for next week. All right, Callum? Colin, I'm sorry, Callum. I'm doing the wrong. I'm trying to use my button machine here rather than the mouse. Just a minute. There it is. Fabulous. All right, Callum. So sorry about that, but yes, you're too late today, Callum. I'm afraid. But we do the bingo every Sunday night around about 8 o'clock. Okay. Good evening to Ian's changed his name. I've no idea who that is. Evening, Ian. Welcome to the show. Tony King joining us here. Please film the plumber in action. No, I'm not setting up a secret camera. No, I'm not setting up a secret camera. No, you're just perverts, all of you. This is my plumber, not yours, not to be shared, thank you. Nathan the plumber will be here tomorrow. I hope it's not here at 8 o'clock. Because at 8 o'clock, I will get, if he rings that bell at 8 o'clock in the morning, what have I got? 9 to 11, that's not too bad, 9 to 11. But, there's the chance that at 9 o'clock, I might just have my briefs on, and I don't want to answer the door in just my briefs. People might get the wrong idea. Be a terrible thing, that would. Absolutely terrible. Any other volunteers that people want to be my plumber today? Excuse me. The chest is a lot better, actually, at the moment. The chest is much better. Would you come and see me on Tuesday, Heidi, at 12 o'clock? No, and I'll tell you why, Heidi. I'll tell you why I can't come and see... Oh, hang on a minute. Are you North London? You're North London, aren't you? You're North London. And I'm in North... Are you near the Royal Free, Heidi? Are you near the Royal Free? Perhaps you could just drop us an email and tell us exactly where you are, darling, okay? Michael, give me the backdrop tomorrow night at the pub. No, you've got to win it at the raffle tomorrow. You've got to be in it to win it. In it for the raffle, okay? Not available as a... Oh, the new Super Chat pens are here. And Mick Davenport, he was getting all excited. The lovely Mick Davenport, also known as Brenda from Bristol, boys and girls. Because I gather he dresses up as a lady occasionally. Only for his own pleasure, not when he's going out. I gather he does that. And Mick was getting very excited because he thinks he's got all the pens. He hasn't quite got all the pens, and I had to remind him that I think he's got about 2 or 3 pens, but the Super Chat pens are these colours, okay? There's lots more colours to collect. Not only that, Mick Davenport, but for this year, the Super Chat pens have now been updated with the words 2020 on them. Does that say that on yours? Does it say that? Have a little look at your Super Chat pens, lovey. Have a little look at your Super Chat pens, and can you see them? Okay. Can you see at the bottom there? Can you see that? Super Chat pen. I'm a Chris Reardon Super Chatter 2020. Oh dear. Oh dear, yours have gone out of date now. So anyone who sends a Super Chat, £2 or more Super Chat, you get one of those in the post, okay? They are little Super Chat prize type things. Anyone sends a £2 Super Chat, you can either have a pen, any colour of your choice, or one of our exclusive Super Chat badges. It's £2 because the stamp is like £1.10 and the pen's about 70 pence or something like that. The pens cost me, so it just covers the price. We don't make any money from those, but if you want one of those, the Super Chat pens have now been updated and include the word 2020 on there. Got to keep it moving along, dear. Adam would love to win the backdrop as well. I think everyone would, actually. You'd all like one of those backdrop. Heidi wants the backdrop from Lincolnshire. Well, that one you can have either, actually. The other one will be down tonight after I finish the show. Good evening to Retro Boy 94. Welcome to the show, Retro Boy. All right there. Diane Strelly. Oh, it's one of my favourite people in the world. Diane Strelly in the house. Good evening, Diane. Welcome to the show, my love. Diane's there. On your birthday, I will be at Lanzarote. Come with me. Who's going with you first, Diana? Who's going with you? You got to. Is it a drinking? I don't drink, you see. You're not going to force me to drink, are you, Diana? I mean, I could get drunk at a nightclub, you know, and then anyone would be able to take advantage of me. That would be a terrible thing, Diana. Terrible thing, darling. When is your Lanzarote holiday then? When is that? Good evening to David in Hemel. Evening, David. If you get offered to a job to replace Graham Norton, don't hand in your notice at Central. I'm not a massive fan of Graham Norton. He always looks like he needs a blooming good shave and a shower to me. You know, I mean, it's immensely popular. I know, it's just not my cup of tea. There we are. Can we have some thumbs up as well, please? At the bottom of your little video screen, you'll see a thumbs up and a thumbs down. I'd appreciate a little thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithms or whatever they're called, and it puts you kind of up there. Little ratings thing there, and it helps kind of get the word about. Good evening to MP Dodsworth. Good evening to you. Christopher Davis, years ago you could watch video on vinyl records in the late 80s. Yes, I remember that. And you remember those great big discs? You remember those Philips laser discs? They were huge. That's how karaoke started on those, wasn't it? Well, actually, karaoke started on tapes, believe it or not. You'd have a load of tapes. I didn't use this system. A load of tapes and basically a book with the words to the songs in. Someone would play the tape and you'd read the words off a book out of a piece of paper or a piece of paper. Then they moved on to the big laser discs. I remember those. I remember seeing them in Tower Records in Piccadilly, which is of course not there anymore, you know. And then they went on to little discs called CDGs. They were good. Someone sent a £5 super chat. Who has sent a £5 super chat? It's Steph Diamond. Yes, that's 2 pence. A £5 super chat is 2 pence if you want it. Of course you can, darling. Steph, can you email me your full postal address? And that will be in the post box for you tomorrow, darling, okay? Send me your full post address, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. And can you also put there the colours of the pens that you want as well, my darling? Because I won't remember it now because too much going on, okay? If you could just put, can I have, what is it you said? Purple and, oh, you've disappeared there now. The 2 colours that you said, and I'll sort those out for you in the post tomorrow. Thank you very much. Appreciate you buying them, all right, my darling? Christopher Davis, I think we said hello to you. Adam, me and Royston will take you out for afternoon tea. What are the Dorchester? Can we go to the Dorchester, please, Adam? I'll meet you there. I haven't been to that one yet. You've got to wear nice clothes. Oh, that would be lovely, that would. If you're not doing anything, that would be really nice. Thank you very much. Sean bought his first DVD player when he come out, about £450. Is that what they were when they first come out? I stopped buying DVDs. I found I was buying these things and they'd literally sit there in the wrapper. I mean, for years. I've got the whole set of Dad's Army on the buses, which my sister gave me, oh my lord, 6, 7, 8 years ago. It's still got the cellophane on it. So I stopped buying them. I just wasn't watching them. I've got the little DVD player down. I've got a Blu-ray player. Blu-ray player downstairs that never gets used. Everything is streamed now. Everything's on the stream there. Good. Right, we'll scroll down there because it's almost bingo time, gang. So I'm going to scroll right down there. Carol and Dave, good evening to you too. I wonder where you'd gone, Carol and Dave. I hope you're keeping well, Carol and Dave. Nice to see you pop up there, my darling. Okay. Belated New Year. Have you lost weight or bigger shot? I've lost weight. Yeah, I've lost weight. I've got a weigh tomorrow. I'm going to have a little bit of a weigh tomorrow. Hello to Simon Gilman. He watches Holby and Casualty. No one trusts Connie. That's right. Mason Reid was absolutely stunning. He's the lad that died in it last week, wasn't he? He's the lad that died in it. Yeah. Okay. You've added 2020 on purpose. Oh, Ian has sent a super chat. Thank you, Ian. Send Mick Davenport a new pen for his birthday. There you go, Mick. Choose a colour. And Michael Lawrence as well. Yes. Please. Email me what you want, okay? Email me the colour of the pens that you want, and I'll sort those out tomorrow. Michael, is it okay to bring yours down the pub? And Stacey, oh, come on, Stacey, don't send me money, darling. You've got nothing, I know that, darling, but nevertheless, thank you. I'll take it anyway. £2 a purple pen for Stacey. Again, Stacey, can you send that to me, darling, as an email as well? Right, we must get on, boys and girls, because it's 8 o'clock, Sunday night, it's bingo time. Yes, indeed. It's bingo time once again on a Sunday night, boys and girls. You should all have got your bingo tickets, my darlings. If you're new to the show, you're wondering, oh, how can I play the bingo? I'm afraid you can't. You have to register for the bingo before the Sunday. And you only need to do that once you're on the system. As long as you turn up now and again, we keep you on the system. If you don't turn up for several bingos, then you get taken off the system, not as a way of punishment, but it clogs up the beginning. There is a slight change to the bingo tonight. Pay full attention, my darlings. And that slight change is, when you claim, you now only have just over 1 minute and 10 seconds, okay? It was 2 minutes before. I've been looking through some of the old programmes, and it would seem we don't need 2 minutes. Everyone claims within 15 seconds. So 1 minute and 15 seconds should be more than enough. The only time that would become a problem is that if there was a long delay in the stream. Now, how can you tell if you've got a long delay? Just look at the clock behind me now. It should be roughly that time where you are now. Have a look at my clock. I'll have a look at your clock in the UK, or if you're in another country, convert it to your own time. If that's roughly the time where you say now, I'm reading 2.5 minutes past 8. If it's that time where you are now, you should be okay, right? If it's reading like 10 to 7 or 10 to 8, then you're way out. I would close the browser or whatever you're watching on and reopen it and try again so you've got your clock synced. The program synced with what the time is. All right? Rachel says it takes over 1 minute to play bingo. No, Stacey, we can't give out stuff free of charge, dear. No, we can't have any, what's the word? Any priorities over other people, dear. I don't care if you're my niece-in-law, dear. Got to play the same. Because someone will moan, oh, you did it for them. Why won't you do it for... We get all that, dear. So, no, we can't have preferential treatment for everyone. Okay? Right. You should all have had your bingo tickets by now. And as I say, if you're new to the show, you won't be able to play tonight. Email me and just say, please add me to the bingo. I'll reply to your email and I'll do it next week. Okay? You'll be in for next week. All right? Bingo tickets, ready. Have a look at your bingo tickets. Let's bring up the bingo board. There's the bingo board, standing by there. I'll move over this way a little bit so you won't be able to see me. Perish the thought of not being able to see me. There's the bingo board. Have a look at your bingo ticket. If you have number 91 on your bingo ticket, cross it off now. There's a bug in the system which I can't solve, I'm afraid. If you've got number 91, you're lucky. Cross it off now. You've already crossed off one number. I don't decide who gets what numbers. It's all automatic. So if you've got a number 91, you're very lucky. Cross it off now. Okay? To win the bingo, you need to mark off all the numbers on your bingo ticket. As soon as you've done that, and I can see when someone's won, I stop the game. As soon as I can see someone's won, I stop the game. I will not tell you, however, that you've won. It's up to you to then claim your bingo prize, and you have 1 minute, and it's about 1 minute and 10 seconds to claim your bingo prize. We start the clock. There's a new bit of music as well. You should be able to hear that little music there. Okay. There's a new bit of music there. Okay. And that's it. All right. So we're about to start. Let's just bring up the correct game as well. There we are. Game number 1, 8 o'clock. All right, so you with us? Are you ready, gang? Here we go. Eyes down for a full house. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. There you go, Stacey. You got another pen there, my darling. Choose another one, Stacey. Choose another pen. Email me. Here we go. Let's get on with the bingo. First number. 80, blind 80. All on its own, number 1. 3 and 4, 34. 8 and 7, 87. Everyone happy? Hello, Joe. Evening, Joe. 3 and 1, 31. 1 and 9, 19. 2 and 6, 26. 'All on its own, 1 little duck, number 2. Quack. Sam's still got hangover, have you, Sam? 'All on its own, number 6. All the 5s, 55. 5 and 8, it's the Garden Gate, 58. Shut up, Sean. All the 4s, 44. You're being naughty tonight. 2 and 9, 29. No ticket for Vanessa, no. I don't know if she's on the system. I can't look while I'm playing the game, all right? 1 and 8, 18. 1 Fat Chris, number 8. 70, 70. 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 1, 41. Yes, we've got a lot of people with us tonight. A very good evening to you all, boys and girls. All the 6s, 66. Clickety-click. Come on, click those fingers. 7 and 2, 72. Are you not getting any numbers, Steph? Boris's Boudoir, number 10. All the 1s, legs 11. I can't whistle. 8 and 6, 86. Oh, come on, Tony. You must have got one number by now, surely. Really? Gosh. 7 and 4, 74. Gavin Bass looks like he's doing quite well at the moment. 2 and 5, 25. 1 and 7, 17. 2 and 3, 23. 1 and 2, 12. Sam's missus is moaning. Oh dear. 2 little ducks, 22. Quack, quack. Unlucky, Gary. Don't tell us about your habits, mate. 4 and 6, 46. Steph's got a number. 8 and 1, 81. 3 and 9, 39. 6 and 1, 61. 4 and 9, 49. 5 and 3, 53. 60, blind 60. I'm just trying to find my bingo pens now. Where are they gone? Is that them over there? Oh, there they are. 3 and 5, 35. Carol doing very well at the moment. 3 and 2, 32. All on its own, number 5. Rachel's going to be moaning very soon, aren't you, darling? 7 and 5, 75. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. All on its own, number 3. 4-0, blind 40. 6 and 5, 65. Top of the shop, blind 90. Don't forget, if you've got number 91 on your ticket, you should have marked that off already. 8 and 9, 89. 3 and 6, 36. All on its own, number 4. Roy Brownlow joining us there. 2 and 1, 21. 6 and 7, 67. 1 and 5, 15. 7 and 3, 73. 'All the threes, 33. Dirty knees. 6 and 2, 62. 2-0, blind 20. 5 and 7, 57. 5 and 6, 56. 'All on its own, number 7. 4 and 8 is the Garden Gate. No, it's not. That's another thing, isn't it? The Garden Gate. 4 and 8, 48. I've done that one already. Garden Gate's 58, isn't it? Yes, that's 48. 4 and 8, 48. 1 and 4, 14. 3 and 7, 37. There's a couple of you very close now, I can see. 5 and 1, 51. 'All the 7s, 77. Oh, Shania, sorry, darling. 2 and 8, 28. Ooh. I can see a few of you waiting for a single number now. All on its own, number 9. 4 and 5, 45. 7 and 8, 78. We have a winner on 78. 78. Let's bring up the clock, boys and girls. If I can find that. Where's the clock? There's the clock with a new piece of music as well. Someone has won on 78. You have 1 minute and 10 seconds to claim your prize. All you've got to do is type bingo into the message box there. Type bingo in. If you're the person who's won, type bingo in there. Please don't type bingo in there. If you haven't won, we'll have to ban you from the system, gang, all right? Who's won the bingo? Type now or forever hold thy tongue. You have only a few seconds left. A few seconds left, okay? Who's won the bingo? If this person doesn't claim, we carry on. They only have now half a minute to claim. By the way, can you hear the music all right? Can you hear that music? You see, I can't hear that music in here at all. George Bond, you're a liar. You haven't won. You're lying in my face, George. Be very careful. People that are naughty have to be punished. And there is pain and punishment. We only got a few seconds left. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Too late. We carry on with the game. No one claims. The person claiming, and I will let you know at the end who it was who won. Okay? Carrying on for the full house. You can still win this. Here we go. Next number. 4 and 7, 47. I have to be very careful now while I'm watching these, okay? 8 and 4, 84. 8 and 5, 85. 50, blind 50. 4 and 2, 42. We have another winner on 42. Let's bring up the clock. 1 minute and 10 seconds to claim your prize. Actually, we might have a couple there. Let's have a look there. Yes, we might have a couple of winners for this one. Who's going to claim? Come on, gang. Who's going to claim? It's Roy Brownlow, who wins yet again, boys and girls. Roy Brownlow's won. You're right, Rachel, darling. And Mick Davenport as well has won. We've got both winners are there. There we are. Excellent. Excellent. Both winners are there. Let's read out your numbers. Mick Davenport wins on 26, 37, 60, 62, 18, 12, 6, 48, 90, 15, 46, 42 was the last number, 14, 89 and 84. And Roy Brownlow, that was Mick Davenport's numbers. Roy Brownlow's numbers, 49, 32, 48, 36, 6, 86, 50, 15, 40. How did that all... Oh, God, no, the bag's broken. Oh, just a minute now. Where did we get to? Roy Brownlow, 86, 50, 15, 45, 62, the last number 42, 28, 57, 72, 79. Let me see if there's anyone else. I can't see anyone else that have won there. There you go. 2 winners. Well done, boys. Well done, boys. Now, you know what you have to do? There you go. Email me your full postal addresses. What a shame I posted off that other thing to you, Mick. I could have put that in the same envelope. And you can have a bingo winner pen. All different colours. What colours do you want? We got lots of green. Can someone have a green? Because we've got loads of greens at the moment. There's green. Let me tell you the colours. There's green. Oh, it's like purple, pink, yellow, orange, white, red, purple, dark blue. Actually, there's only dark blue. Oh, it's a light blue as well. Dark blue and light blue and yellow. I think I mentioned all the colours there. And they say, I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner on there, you see? You see? Okay. All right, so just email me. Tell me what colour pens you want and your full postal addresses, and they will be off to you tomorrow morning. Well done. Oh, blooming hell. Everything keeps falling down here. Just a minute. What's going on in here tonight, love? There you go. Just get that over there. Just a second, my darlings. There we are. Put that on the floor. I'll leave it on the floor. It's better on the floor. There we go. So there's our first game done. Game number 2 coming up in about 10 minutes' time. Let's just change the games there. And we'll send off those tickets. One moment. Selected game number 2. There it is. There's number 2. Click OK. Right. Just give me a second, darlings. I'll just send off those emails. I changed my password on the email sender. And the first lot of emails didn't go off earlier on, but I've done that now anyway. Okay, game 2, sending the emails. And they're coming out to you now, okay? So just give them a little while. And you should receive an email in the next 10 minutes with your bingo ticket there. There's a couple of late attendants who weren't able to play game 1. You should get a ticket for game 2. Fingers crossed, 2 of you. I can't remember who you were now. So that should be coming in the email to you there. All right. Let's just scroll up. Sam458, talking about his missus. She came in thinking she was 10 men throwing water on me. And because I said I'd be home at 3, I can be home at 5 a.m. Well, it's a bit late to come home to your missus, isn't it? 5 a.m. in the morning? Don't you stop going out when you've got married? God, blimey. Heidi, it's just not possible for me to help you, really, Heidi. I don't see how I could help you, darling, okay? We just call out the numbers and you cross them off. That's how it works, my love. Perhaps someone else could help Heidi. I'm not quite sure how you'd do that, unless you had someone like sitting next to you at the time. Do you know what I mean? Okay, all those emails have gone out now. So they should be with you very, very shortly there. Let's just bring that back up. Okay. Rachel, we can hear the music. Do you like the music? We got new music there behind the clock, and I think that works better with 1 minute and 10 seconds. As you can see, people claim within 10 seconds. We don't need a minute, but we'll leave it. Give my pen. Excuse me. The cough is actually the chest is fine now. It's just a little bit of a cough I've got left. Give your pen to Sharon. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, Roy Brownlow. So Sharon Butler, I know that you're my sister. Right? But you're still going to have to email in to tell me what colour pen you want, because I won't remember. It's no point in putting it up there. It'll go out of my head. So put it in there. Shania's desperate for a pink pen, aren't you, Mother? What did you win? Didn't you win one the other week? What did you get the other week then, Shania? I can't remember now. That's very generous. Often, actually, me and Roy Brownlow, we have chats on here and what have you. And he's often gives away his prizes or his super chat to someone else. Very, very generous man. I have an opinion of you, that you're actually someone who does stuff for charity and all that, I would imagine. But he does give away a lot of his prizes. You'd be surprised. Heidi, the Royal Free is an hour and a half. Oh, that's yeah. I don't think I'll be able to do that, Heidi. I don't think I'll do that because I'm 12 o'clock there, darling. I'm 12 o'clock there. 12 and maybe sometimes I'm only in there 2 minutes, if everything's fine, which it normally is actually. He just types in, but they changed my pills, so they've got to see if they're working or not. Okay, good, right. Yeah, so this morning, last night, I had a good night last night, actually. We had this, we have a singer. She's actually my agent. I have to send her 50 bloody quid a week. Kelly Wilde. I do, because she's my agent, and she got me in at the pub that I work there. So it was her birthday last night. And I had the pleasure, and I didn't know this was going to happen, as well as her singing, of course, for her birthday celebrations, we had the girl from JX. Do you remember JX? There ain't nothing I won't do. Da, 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 da. 90s. You'll know her, Heidi. JX. You remember I used to play that at Reflex and in Harpo's in Earls Court? Didn't I? Do you remember that? Anyway, JX and Sheena. And she turns up last night, and I said, this is Sheena. Okay. No, not Sheena. Shenna. S-H-E-N-A. It's no double E. I always thought her name was Sheena. It was Shenna. Oh, this is Shenna. Oh, right, okay. She was in JX. Oh, wow. I used to play her record all the time. So she was there last night, and she came and sung a couple of songs. And to a lowly little old DJ like me, it's wonderful to be able to push the buttons for someone whose records you've played years ago. I mean, that really does mean something to you. It probably means nothing to you, but to be able to push those buttons and work the microphone for the star that you used to play her records really means something for her. Yeah, Heidi remembers her. No, it's blooming marvellous, absolutely marvellous. So that's Sheena, and we had Matt, who's usually at the karaoke. Matt's there, and a girl called Kylie, not Kylie Minogue, a girl called Kylie. She was a great singer as well. So 3 singers were there, and it was great night last night. Great night, although it went on late, and I can't stand lateness. The show went on 20 minutes later than it should have done, which I just can't stand lateness. If a 10:30 show is advertised, it has to go on at 10:30. End of. No, she got on the stage eventually at 10:02. I'm not running anyone down or anything, but in my mind, a 10:30 show goes on at 10 o'clock. It's like the bingo. I told you the bingo will be on Sundays at 8 o'clock. What time does it start? 8 o'clock, exactly, So I can't stand lateness. And it overran by like almost an hour. Instead of being an hour, it was 2 hours long, which is okay. I don't mind that, but we got complaints about the loud noise. 11:30, that sound is supposed to go down. Well, it was still full on at like 12:15 at midnight, and we've had a letter of complaint now. Not my fault. As far as I'm concerned, once there's a show on, I can't turn them down unless the manager comes up and tells me to turn it down, and the person who's performing, whoever that happens to be, you've got to turn this down now. End of. But unless someone can come up and tell me that, so it doesn't, otherwise it rows start, turn it up. No. So we've had a letter complaint, but that's just how it is. Anyway, it was a really good show in there last night, I've got to say. Came back, had a bit of dinner, watched Casualty, of course, as we mentioned earlier, with Connie Beecham. Connie Beecham in the house. Connie Beecham was in Casualty. Nice to see her back there. And then this morning I got up at 9 o'clock, had breakfast, and I had my Icelandic, what's it called? Icelandic yogurt. Icelandic yogurt, which I made my overnight oats with blueberries and porridge oats in there. It's so thick. And funnily enough, we were mentioning this yesterday. And Simon Keane, 5 minutes to bingo time. Simon Keane writes in, Mr. Chop Chop, Gemma Collins has now been officially twinned with Greek yogurt. Thick. Thank you, Simon. Simon Keane is king of the jokes. He writes some very good material, actually. He writes all his own material, and he's very, very funny. Simon used to do karaoke nights up in Stoke. But he had a bit of a problem with it has to be said, the customers up there. And he would tell jokes and try and make it a fun evening, and they weren't having any of it, which is a bit of a shame, really. Good evening to LaBelle. Evening, LaBelle. Hello, darling. Your Emerald Guide bingo card of magic. Hello to Claire. She hates lateness as well. I hate it. I absolutely hate lateness. I can't bear it. And I feel it's my fault. I do. I know it isn't, but you do. When you've said it, cabaret time, 5 minutes. Well, 15 minutes later, there's still said, Chris, I thought you said that, and it comes back on you. I hate it. I absolutely hate that. Good. So that was this morning, and I put the telly on, and I was watching the news, and of course, this would be about 9 o'clock this morning. 9:15 by the time I've bought my breakfast in. I put the telly on. I thought I'd watch Dracula, and I thought, no, it's really this is what I thought, Shania, if you're still with us. I thought it was really inappropriate to watch Dracula before going to church. So I turned it off. Is that mad? I honestly, I sat there and I put this off. Oh, I can't watch this before church. No, I'll probably get his own back up there. I'll start hitting wrong notes. Terrible. So that was, so I didn't watch that. I watched the news in the end. There were lots of people at Mass this morning, funny enough. It was nearly full up and they were all singing. I don't know what's happened to the organ. It sounds ever so loud this morning. Ever so loud. And at the end of the first hymn, I got the priest at the phone and we were playing We Three Kings, da 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 da, that one, and I played this last note. It was really loud, and there was a gap, and the priest said, "Wow!" I think it shocked him. It shocked me how loud it was, to be honest. All right, so that was my day. Came back here for lunch, and I had for lunch this. Now, I got this from Waitrose yesterday. Try it. Here, Claire, you'll like this. Clive's Nut Roast. And it says serves two. Oh, dear. Serves one. That's what I had for lunch. It's really nice. I had that with some vegetables and some little roast, Slimming World roast potato type things. Vegan nut roast. This is absolutely delicious. Okay, available in Waitrose now. So I kept the box to show you. Clive's Nut Roast, and that was it. Then I watched Dracula in the afternoon after church. Went to Aldi. Bumped into a bloke from the gym who was shopping with his ex-wife. God. It's quite funny. We see people with ex-wives. Why are you still talking to them? You know what I mean? So there we are. Right, get ready for the bingo. Someone's not got their raffle ticket, their bingo ticket. Okay, let me see if it's come back to me. There's actually nothing I can do. If you don't get it, there's nothing I can do. Virtual tickets, Steph. What's this there? I can't deal with your emails while we're doing this, I'm afraid, my darlings. All right? Otherwise, everything stops and everyone's waiting. So who hasn't got what? Ian who? 1 minute. Who's not got the bingo ticket? Ian. Has Rachel super chatted? Have you super chatted me, Rachel? Also, yes, I did your little super chat, didn't I? Where are you, darling? Up the top there, is it? There you are, Rachel super chat. I'm sure I mentioned it. It's just a super chat sticker, isn't it? Well, just in case I missed it, there you go, darling. You know what to do if you want a little pen, darling. All right, it's impossible to see everyone's messages. It really is. I try and keep on top of it, as I'm sure you understand, anyway. Right. So let's see who hasn't got their name. Rachel. There you go. I've done it. All right, I've done it. There you go. Claire had a terrible weekend in Brighton. Food, donuts. Oh, dear Claire. Ian Days hasn't got his ticket. Let's have a look. It's not come back to me. I don't know why. There's it, Ian. Gone out. Yeah, gone out at 2019. There it is. It's not come back to me. Check all your folders. My niece-in-law, she actually found it in the promotions folder. So check all your folders in there, my darlings. Check all your folders in there. Okay? All righty, let's go for bingo again. Yes, indeed. Bingo time once again, gang. Game two. Game two. Are you ready? If you've got number 91 on your bingo ticket, cross it off now. All right? You got number 91 on your bingo ticket. Cross it off now. Here we go. Who's going to win this time? First number out of the bag. It's 6 and 4, 64. Right, Ian's got his ticket. Right. 4 and 2, 42. 4 and 1, 41. 6 and 1, 61. 5 and 6, 56. 3 and 8, 38. 7-0, blind 70. 3 and 5, 35. All the sixes, clickety-click, 66. 5 and 2, 52. 1 and 5, 15. 8 and 6, 86. 1 fat Chris, number 8. 4 and 9, 49. 2 and 6, 26. All the sevens, 77. 6 and 5, 65. 5 and 1, 51. 2 and 8, 28. 2 and 5, 25. 6 and 7, 67. 4 and 5, 45. 8 and 1, 81. 6 and 8, 68. All on its own, number 5. 2 and 4, 24. Shut up, Gary. 2-0, blind 20. 7 and 4, 74. All on its own, number 9. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo, woo. 3 and 6, it's 36. All on its own, number 6. All on its own, number 1. 3 and 1, 31. 6 and 9, 69. 2 fat Chris's, 88. 3 and 4, 34. 3 and 2, 32. All on its own, number 3. 2 and 7, 27. 2 and 1, 21. 1 and 8, 18. 3 and 7, 37. 5 and 7, 57. 3 and 9, 39. 7 and 6, 76. 4-0, blind 40. 7 and 2, 72. 1 and 6, sweet 16. 8 and 4, 84. All the threes, 33. It's dirty knees. 1 and 2, 12. 1 and 4, 14. Do you know, I didn't tell you who would have won that first game yet, did I? Remind me, and I'll let you know who it was. All on its own, number 7. 8-0, blind 80. 5-0, blind 50. 1 and 3, unlucky for some, 13. Lucky for Claire by the look of it. All the ones, legs 11. That don't mean you got that number, by the way, Claire. All the ones, legs 11. 5 and 3, 53. 2 and 3, 23. Boris's boudoir, number 10. 4 and 6, 46. All the fives, 55. 3-0, blind 30. 6-0, blind 60. Joy to the world. That's all I'm singing. 2 and 9, 29. We're getting close now. Few of you are waiting for a single number. 6 and 3, 63. 5 and 8, the Garden Gate, 58. 5 and 4, 54. Ooh. Joy to the world. All the fours, 44. We have a win on 44, boys and girls. You have 1 minute and 10 seconds to claim your prize. Who could it be? The clock is counting down now. Wow. Wow. Who's won? Come on, hurry up and claim. You've only got a minute left. Good evening to Peter Lake. Evening to Peter Lake. Welcome to the show, Peter. Hope you're well. Hope your mum's okay. Come on, someone claim. You've got what? Whoa! Stop the clock. Let's stop the clock there at 44, wasn't it? 44. Shania, you've won. You've won. Now, have I got one, though? Oh, I can't get that prize out yet. Not until I've checked your numbers, my darling. Here we go. Congratulations. She really wanted to win a pink pen. She's been wanting for weeks, actually, to win a pink pen. Wow. Shania's numbers then. 44 was the last number out. 21, 68, 36, 41, 23, 18, 53, 45, 66, 56, 74, 49, 60 and 81. I'm so pleased. I'm really pleased for you today, Shania. Congratulations, darling. You've been wanting that pink pen for weeks now. The only thing is, are there any pink ones left, lovey? I better check in my little box of pens. Hang on a minute. Oh God! Just to think, I could be out somewhere tonight on my own, and here we are all together. Isn't this blooming great? This. The bingo is just part of it. To be able to sit here with you all and people screaming out fix every 5 minutes. You know, if you really thought it was fixed, you wouldn't be playing it, would you? See? Right, let's have a... Oh, I can't see any pink pens, Shania. Oh! Oh! There's one! There's one pink pen left, Shania. One pink. These are big. Remember, these are different. Bingo pens and Super Chat pens have got different messages on them. This says, I am a Chris Reardon bingo winner. One moment, please. I'll just come on. Camera 3 coming online now. Oh, yeah, look, I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner. It's a bit. Oh, you can see it better now with the logo on there and everything. So, Shania, you have your pink bit at last. Does that mean you're going to stop watching now that you won your pen? I'm surprised Roy Brownlow's still here, to be honest. He's won everything. Yet he still comes in here and moans when he doesn't win that it's fixed. Shania, can you send me an email, please, darling? You know the score. Send me an email. Tell me what colour pen that you'd like, and I shall get one of those in the post to you tomorrow morning. All right, congratulations, darling. Congratulations. And I just wanted to tell you, actually, who won the first game. Of course, Roy Brownlow won it, but he only won it because the winner didn't come through. Didn't come through. She didn't even come through at all. I hate to tell you this, Rachel. It was Liz. It was Liz Shuttleworth who would have won that first game tonight, but she wasn't there, so she didn't claim, unfortunately. It was actually Liz who won earlier, but she didn't win because she didn't claim, so it's just one of those things, isn't it? All right, now let's just send those next lot of tickets out, and I'll read some of your messages for you, boys and girls. I'm sorry, sometimes we do miss out things, and Rachel, I'm sorry you've had such a long time to wait for the for your little jingle there, for your thanks, basically for your super chat that you sent there earlier. It's so much flashing up in front of me here, you wouldn't believe, and it just becomes impossible. All right. Okay, game 3, 9 o'clock. There we go. Sending the emails now. Okay, they're coming out to you now. All right, let's just scroll up there. Lots of people wishing Shania congratulations. They're all pleased for you, Shania. So there's no one on here that's because I've been to competitions before, and people are jealous that someone's won. We don't have any of that there. People are genuinely pleased that you've won. They are genuinely pleased that you've won, my darling. Okay. Any messages? Type your messages in now, and I can come to some of those. Okay. Lots of people wishing you congratulations. My sister needed six numbers. My sister needed. Gosh, that's a lot. And Shania writes there, I've been so desperate to win the bingo for weeks, and she absolutely has. She absolutely has been desperate to win that bingo for weeks. Are those tickets gone out? Let's have a look there. Thank you, Nicola. Just got your email there. There we go. Emails look like they've gone. So they should be with you in the next 10 minutes. I've got a few requests of people that want to be added to the bingo next week. Ecotech, thank you very much. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah, as I say, sorry that you waited there, but do remind me. And Nicola as well wants to be added to the bingo for next week, which I will do for you. As soon as we finish the show, I add you onto the system. It just gets to the point, on the Sunday, it's too late to add you once we've started, because that's just how it works. And I don't really have a control over that, all right? Okay, let's just close that. Close that. There's game. What's that? Game 1 there. Game. Just check. Change the game. Change game 3. There we are. Game 3. Good. Right, we're all set up and ready now. Excellent. No, you got the pink one, darling. The last pink pen for Shania. Yeah, I'm so pleased you've won. Alan says the bingo penny he won the other week isn't bringing him any luck. Well, you need to buy a Super Chat pen. They're very lucky. The Super Chat 2020 pens. Have you seen these, darling? £2 gets you one of those. A Super Chat pen. Or, more than that. £4 gets you 2. Whatever you want, darlings. And it makes the ideal Christmas. Now is the time to start getting your Christmas gifts for this year. Super Chat pens. I mean, just imagine a small child, perhaps, boys and girls, a small child, and they're there with you Christmas Day. They've got a little long package and they open it. Just imagine that child of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, or a teenager who opens that thing and they get one of these. Can you imagine the absolute delight on their face when they realise it's a Chris Reardon United Kingdom Talk with logo Super Chat pen? And you're going out wasting your money on computer games. This is what they want. Super Chat pens and badges, darlings. That's what they want. Paulie says you're lucky. There we go. Thank you, Sean. That's very kind of you. We appreciate all your hard work bringing this show to us, but I still think it's a fix. Mick Davenport, yes, got your email there. Thank you, Mick. It's all about having a laugh, one man in this Sprinter van. Thank you. No Super Cat key rings. I'm waiting to hear back from the company. If I don't hear from them tomorrow morning, I'll give them another ring. But they're supposed to be looking into that. As you know, we did have some key... I've got them here, actually. I've got to show you. I had some key rings made, which were going to be bingo prizes and raffle prizes. You could have chosen one of these, you see. But they've come out really badly. As you can see there. You see how blurred that is? That's not because I'm far from the camera. It just looks really blurred. And they're all like that. And it's a terrible job. It's an absolutely terrible job. And I've got 50 of those there. And let me tell you, I won't even give them out free of charge. I think they're dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Very, very disappointing. And it's funny, really, because it's the same people that made these. And the Super Chat badges as well. It's the same people that done those, but it's just one of those things, okay? All right, start looking for your little bingo tickets. They should be arriving at some point there, boys and girls. Always check your spam folder and your promotions folder. Any folders that you've got connected there, check them all, and at some point that bingo ticket will come. If they don't get to you, they come back to me, you see, and I never get any back. Well, I did, actually. Who was it? So we had the address wrong. I can't remember someone, because, of course, with email addresses, you've got to type everything out perfectly. Every little dot, or letter. It's got to be perfect. Otherwise, it comes back to you. But we haven't gotten through that. So nothing. Good evening to Paul Jordan. Welcome to the show. I was talking to my sister, actually. As you know, there was a Retro Restore live show that they were doing. They've decided to give that a little rest for now, simply because my brother-in-law wants to do other things. There's other things that he wants to do with YouTube, you know, making the little restore things. I asked my sister earlier, will that come back? She says maybe it come back at some point. But they want to concentrate more on doing the other, like, what would you say, recorded videos rather than a live stream. So the Retro Restore live stream has stopped for a while. Okay. Shut up, Gary. What is wrong with you today? Tips. Let's talk about tips. When you go out, do you leave a tip somewhere? Do you ever leave a tip somewhere? Is it a good tip? I like to think I leave a good tip. If I have my hair cut, it's like 10 quid, but I'll probably give 12 or 13. Right? If I go to an afternoon tea, they're fairly expensive. I'll give a 20 quid tip to those people. You know, these people that go in restaurants and, they get paid for what they do. They get dreadful money. Generally waiters, waitresses, people like that in the service industry are not on good money. If you go to America, anywhere in America, anywhere like that, it is normal for you to leave a good tip. If you go and stay in a hotel, for example, every time someone does something, you shove a couple of dollars in their hand. Bloke opens a door for you. There you go, mate. Oh, thanks very much. And they put it in their pocket. That's how it works there. Not so much here like that, but nevertheless, giving a good tip. If you go to America and you don't leave a tip at a restaurant, you know, woe betide you. That is really frowned upon. They get dreadful money and they deserve a little bit more money. They absolutely deserve a little bit more money. Well, in the sun today, Adele and Harry Styles have been out for dinner. I didn't know there was anything going on with those two, is there? Are they just friends or what? Are they friends? Adele and Harry Styles rang in the new year by tipping a local restaurant £1,545. I mean, if you've got the money and money is no object, then why not? Why not? This kid who's just served you your blooming steak and chips or something has cost you 20 quid. That kid's probably on 7 quid an hour or something ridiculous like that. You know, having trouble getting the money together for the rent or anything like that. If you've got the money, why not give them 500 quid? What's that £10 million doing in your account just sitting there? So give them 50 quid. Give them 500 quid. I would. If I was a multimillionaire, I'd be giving out tips like that left, right and centre. Adele and Harry Styles rang in the new year, tipping a local restaurant £1,545, $2,220. The pop superstar had been holidaying together in the Caribbean, down away where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top. Oh, you just saw my tummy then, didn't you? I took a trip on the sailing ship, and when I reached Jamaica, I made it stop. They're in the Caribbean. I don't know where they are in the Caribbean. Oh, here we are. Island hopping between what is it? Anguilla? Anguilla? I thought it was Antigua. Is that right? Anguilla. And the Virgin Islands with James Corden and his family. He's a very famous person as well. The tip, which was 400% of the final bill, was shared by the local bartender, Yaya, who works for the Caribbean fish market on the island, just steps away from the Ritz-Carlton. Sounds posh. He posted a snap on Instagram, which showed the pair had gifted the tip to the server named Buck on Saturday, January the 4th. The lad wrote, when Harry Styles and Adele give your friend a nice 2020 New Year's tip. How bloomin' marvellous. Absolutely top marks to Adele and Harry Styles and James Corden for that. All right, they've got millions in the bank. You know, no doubt there's one or two of you. Oh, and they only gave £2,000. Yes, good on them. Absolutely top marks to those lot. The man later shared a picture with a friend on social media, revealing that the Late Late Show host James was also in attendance, and there's pictures of them all there. Is that, where is Adele? That can't be her. How much weight has she lost? She's done well. Is that Adele there? Cool, blimey, she's done well with her weight loss. Wonder what her secret was. Well, because she was a big girl. I think Adele is a great singer. I think she's a fantastic voice and personality. We've seen her on the telly and all that. The only thing is the songs are a bit depressing. A few more happy songs, please, Adele, if you don't mind. The British stars shocked fans by spending the new year together. That's Harry and Adele. It's all I wonder if there's any... I wonder if there's any of that going on. New Year together, with pictures showing Adele looking happy as she played in the ocean in her dress and a cocktail in hand. Oh, it's a drink, isn't it? Sorry. Wearing a black and white polka dot dress, Adele looked carefree, grinning ear to ear, while taking in a little sun on the sand. Meanwhile, Harry Styles joined her on the seaside outing, but kept cool beneath a giant sun umbrella in a blue Mickey Mouse t-shirt. No doubt there's an advert somewhere to sell all this stuff, I suppose. What's the time? 6 minutes. She joined the lights up. She joined the lights up crooner in the shade after going for a swim in the ocean's crystal clear blue waters. Now, you see, I've been to the Caribbean a few times. Not recently. I've been to Barbados, St. Lucia. They are places I stayed at. Ireland, and the sea is just crystal clear. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So there we are. What's the most you've ever given as a tip? I think mine is about 20 quid. And 20 quid it would be one or several, actually, of the afternoon teas that I've gone to. You know, if you've got a big bill, then why not? Give them a good tip. They don't get good money. You know, you often find that it's the people with loads of money that don't give tips. Dreadful. Dreadful. You know, people like me, I mean, I'm all right off, don't get me wrong, I'm not poor. I'm not mega rich or even rich, I don't think, you know, but I like to give a good tip if a good service has been done. Whether it be an afternoon tea, or if you go to America, you stay at a hotel or some sort of holiday resort. You know, at the end of it, don't forget the lady that comes in and makes your beds. So what you do, you go on holiday, you have your 7 days or 2 weeks, whatever you're there for, maybe just a weekend in New York. And when you leave, okay, when you leave that room, you leave some money on the bed. That's how it's done. You leave the money on the bed, and the lady who comes in and does all the mopping and the sheet changing, that's hers then, you see. Tip everyone when you go to America. Everyone. Bloke takes your cases. Well, thanks very much. Only a couple of dollars. Christ, it don't cost you that much. Just a couple of dollars. That's enough. You know, for like a doorman or something. If you've been staying 2 weeks at some sort of hotel in New York, $20. $20 left on the bed. Something like that. I think it's really important to give tips to people. Let's see. Do you give tips? What do you give to people? Let's have a look. Where are we now? Let's just scroll down. I don't know how far we got there. No, key ring problem not been sorted out yet. I spoke to them last week on Wednesday, but I haven't heard back from them yet. Okay. Can we have some more thumbs up, please? That under the little video thing, hit the thumbs up button on there, my darlings. Okay. I may be tipping the plumber tomorrow. Am I available on the 5th of Feb? One moment, please. 5th of Feb. Oh, here's my calendar. 5th of Feb. That's my birthday, Adam. 5th of February. Oh, I wonder why you're asking me that. Let me just refer to my very... Nothing there. Yes. I'm free. I'm being taken out by someone. I can't believe it. Do you know when is the last time I got taken out? Well, we got to go back. In fact, I was rarely taken out. It was always me taking someone out. I mean, rarely taken out. I got taken out for my birthday to Claridge's. That's why I got taken out last year. Yeah, taken out by my mate last year. Tipping the plumber. I shall be tipping the plumber. Thank you, Adam, for asking. Yes, I'm free on my birthday. Look at that. We try leaving you a tip when we go out. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Gary. Thank you very much. Thank you, Yvonne. Yvonne likes the jacket. I've got a few different jackets, Yvonne. Okay, Gary gets can ring pulls on one channel. We moderates on. Is that his payment? Is it? Hey, Rachel leaves tips to make things better. Okay. Sean only leaves a tip if they're good looking and they danced well. Or you're not going in those mucky pole dancing clubs, are you, dear? Hello to Joe McDonald. His haircut £7. I give 10. That's a good tip. That's 30%. Very good. Very good. Mandy tipped the taxi driver £5 of his money. I saw that someone got Mandy's mouth yesterday. Is that right? Someone upset you. Mandy went in full steam, didn't she? Joe, you're so rude, dear. You're so rude, Joe. And look at Mandy. Mandy's having a row with her husband on there. Oh, it's all happening today. Michael Lawrence gives tips if the service is good. LaBelle, just about to get tarted up for tonight's show while I watch the bingo. You enjoy that? Thank you very much. Thanks for the thumbs up. Keep those thumbs up happening on there, boys and girls. I'm not up there on the 5th of February. That's when the site's closed, Shao. The week before, I'm there. Okay, the week before, so it'll probably be a trip out to the trawler's catch, and I might even have a pineapple fritter with those baked beans and chips. Oh, push the boat out. Push that boat out. Absolutely push that boat out. Okay, who's asking for a gold Parker pen? That's my sister there. She wants a gold Parker pen. Are you for real? You're not having a gold Parker pen. A can of shandy? No, I don't think so. Come on, gang. It's 9 o'clock and time for our final bingo game of... Have you sorted it? 1:30? Oh, blimey. You are good. 1:30. Hang on. Where have I got to be at 1:30, Adam? Tell me where I've got to be. Can you do it on an email? Because I've got to start the bingo. If you don't start at 9 o'clock. Here, Matthew Van's there already. Look at him. Look at him. He's straight on there at 9 o'clock and he's telling me what blooming time it is. Dear me. Here we go, gang. Game 3. It's bingo time. Yes, gang, it's our final game of the evening. This time, if you win, you get the choice of either 2 bingo pens or one of our exclusive bingo hats, which I shall now wear for you. Where are we? There's the bingo hats. You get one of these bingo hats. I'm thinking of tea towel. What do you reckon on tea towels? I'm thinking of looking at tea. There you go, one of these bingo hats, which will make you look really cool, especially if you walk around like that. Right? All right, dude. Yeah, and you can do rapping. Very good with rapping. If you want to become a DJ, you just turn it around and it suits DJs as well, like that, okay? Actually, great nephew Harry, he had a hat. He wears his hat like this, great nephew Harry. Okay? All righty. Here we go. No, I haven't got a date. Adam and his other half are very, very good friends of mine. They take them out for my birthday afternoon tea. How blooming marvellous. And I won't take the mick, you know. I'm not going to order 5 glasses of champagne, I promise you. Right, let's bring up the bingo board. There you go. Game 3. Once again, look at your bingo card. Have you got number 91 on your bingo tickets? Please cross it off now. Immediately, number 91. Anyone watching the show for the first time, a warm welcome along to you. I'm afraid you're too late to play the bingo. However, if you email me, then you will be able to be added to next week's bingo. I'll tell you how to do that after we've played the game. Here we go, gang. Eyes down. You need a full house to win. Here we go. Number 1. No, not number 1. Here comes your first number. Here comes your first... Don't cross off that other number I just mentioned. Here comes your first number. All the 4s, 44. 2 and 9, 29. 2 and 3, 23. 3 and 6, 36. 5 and 2, 52. 8 and 1, 81. 2 and 6, 26. 1 and 6, sweet 16. 7 and 6, 76. 5-0, blind 50. 1 and 7, 17. 1 and 4, 14. All on its own, number 9. 4 and 3, 43. 6 and 1, 61. 2 and 4, 24. 3 and 4, 34. All on its own, number 6. 7 and 3, 73. 1 little duck, number 2. Quack. 8 and 3, 83. 5 and 9, the Brighton line. Woo woo. 8-0, blind 80. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 9, 79. 8 and 4, 84. 8 and 9, 89. Boris's Boudoir, number 10. All on its own, number 1. All the ones, legs 11. Seven and 2, 72. All the threes, 33. Dirty knees. 4 and 9, 49. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, we just popped onto Facebook Live to show you what we do on a Sunday night. This is Bingo. To get the full show, you need to watch us on YouTube. YouTube.com/Chris Reardon UK. Just have a look at a post just below this one and you'll see the link to our YouTube channel. Join us on there, okay? 2 and 8, 28. 2 and 5, 25. I do get very excited, LaBelle, as you know. George, if you've not got your tickets, nothing I can do about it, mate. 5 and 8, 58. They all go out, and eventually a lot of people say they haven't got my ticket, and eventually they do find it in the end. It's in your email somewhere, okay? 5 and 4, 54. Perhaps get someone to help you have a little look, my darling, okay? 1 and 2, 12. 6 and 3, 63. LaBelle wants merch. She wants merch. 7 and 5, 75. Hello to the AJP Garden Machines joining us tonight. Evening, sir. 3 and 8, 38. 4 and 8, 48. 7 and 1, 71. 'All the sixes, clickety-click, it's 66. We've got the phone-in show, gang. That's on Thursday night. Do join us for our phone-in show on Thursday night, where you can call in and talk about various things, okay? 5 and 1, 51. 2-0, 20. 2 and 7, 27. 3 and 5, 35. 5 and 7, 57. 4 and 5, 45. 4 and 7, 47. 3 and 1, 31. Just a reminder, you must have number 90 crossed. I beg your pardon, number 91. If you've got number 91, make sure you've got that crossed off, okay? 6 and 7, 67. A few of you are getting close now. 5 and 6, 56. And exciting. I just get as excited as you, honestly. All on its own, number 4. Watching you, Rachel. 6 and 4, 64. Simon's up there as well. 3-0, blind 30. All the 7s, 77. 4 and 1, 41. 4-0, blind 40. There you are, Alan. I miss showing a Martin's live stream on a Saturday. Yes, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. I've got a few messages about that. 5 and 3, 53. One and 3 unlucky for some. 13. LaBelle just likes the bingo music. If I ever get on the telly or doing a game show, you'll have to be my glamorous assistant, LaBelle. 1 and 9, 19. Three and 2, 32. If you want to tell Martin anything, tell him now. He'd be watching this. He'd be playing this with my sister. All the 5s, 55. Gosh, there's so many of you waiting for a single number. It's untrue. It's got to come up soon. 2 fat Chris's, 88. 6 and 8, 68. Adam's up there now. Carol, a lot of you waiting for a single number there. Gosh. 7-0, 70. All on its own, number 7. Come on. All on its own, number 5. Oh, this is now biting now, isn't it? Wrong mouse. Top of the shop, blind 90. We have a claim at number 90, boys and girls. Let's start the clock. Let's see if they're there. You have just over a minute to claim your prize. Let's see if they're there. No, not the same people at the top, show. You'd be surprised. Completely different people at the top this time. Claire gets excited when I push the wrong button, do you, Claire? There you go. Simon Kirk. Simon's claimed. Bingo. Well done, Simon. Yes, indeed. Simon Gilman's won tonight. So, Simon, your numbers. Let's just try these glasses on. Does that make it any better? Not really. Not really. Simon's numbers then. 31, 63, 44, 17, 72, last number 90, 71. He was lucky he got the 91 today. So, you see, sometimes people have said to me, if you get 91, you can't win. Yes, you can. Simon's won. In fact, I think you're the second person who's won with 91. 91, 43, 75, 84, 79, 24, 52 and 57. Let me see if there's any other winners there. Adam, you were so close. Lots of people waiting for a single number there. Adam, Adrian, Carol, Dave, Joey, Mandy, Rachel. All waiting for a single number there. Unlucky. Unlucky people. Congratulations. And I believe I'm right in saying Simon's never won before. So congratulations, Simon. Well done on winning the bingo tonight. So let's just come over to there. All right, Simon, if you could email me your full postal address, okay? And you can either have, it's up to you, tell us on here what you want. You can either have 2 bingo pens of varying different colours. There we are. Here's all the bingo pens. Green, yellow, blue, red, orange, white, purple, dark blue. Lovely colours, actually. Do you know, I might have to get some more bingo pens. I had loads of these. You can either have that, or you can have one of these. What's it going to be? Let us know, Simon. And also, you must email me and tell me what you want as well, by email as well. Otherwise, it'll just get lost, okay? All right, so there you go. Well done, Simon. Congratulations. And it's nice, I'm sure Roy would agree with me. Roy wins a lot for whatever reason, don't know. I did tell you who the first winner of the first game was, Matthew. You weren't paying attention. Rachel, didn't I say who the first winner was? You're going to have to watch back now and see who it was, dear. I'm not going back on myself every 5 minutes. Rachel, you heard me, didn't you, Rachel? Tell him, Rachel. Tell him, Rachel. Tell him. There you go. See? Not paying attention, Matthew. I will not be on in the background, dear. This is not a background show, dear. Not a background show. Come on, Simon. What's it going to be? Put your little thing up there. Let's have a look. Well, perhaps he sent me an email. Oh, what have I done now? Oh, God. Oh, reset. What does that do? Oh, that's good. Yes, thank you very much. Mikey Mike, can you send me some winning numbers next week? I don't know who gets what numbers. I've no idea who gets what numbers, unfortunately. I keep making this text too big. What am I doing with this thing? Oh, God. Now the text is getting bigger and getting smaller and getting bigger and getting smaller all the time. Why is it doing that? Okay, good. Excellent. Simon, can I have a fridge magnet and a pen? Green Grass sends a £2.99 super chat arriving in my account. There you go. Super chat. Well done. Yeah, yes, you can have a pen and a fridge magnet for a bingo win. Okay. What colour pen? Can you email that for me? You must email it because I won't remember. You know, don't be sending an email 2 weeks later saying, I haven't got my prize. You must email me and tell me what you want there. So you can have a pen and a fridge magnet as a bingo prize. That's okay. Yeah, we can do that. I think that's okay. We've done that before. Fridge magnets, okay. Yes, Dr. SOS Gregorian. It's Happy Armenian Christmas Eve today. They have their Christmas Day tomorrow. In Armenia, Christmas Day is tomorrow. It's different, isn't it? So that's good. Happy Armenian Christmas Eve to all our Armenian. Well, I think I've only got one person in I'm waiting for Dr. SOS Gregorian to convert the whole of Armenia to watching this programme. Absolutely. Happy birthday, Green Grass. Happy birthday to you, sir. All right? I'll sing to you, actually. £2.99 super chat. You can have a blooming birthday song, mate. Here we go. I'll do the other birthdays a little bit later on, okay, gang? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Green Grass. There you go. And of course, Green Grass, you can have a super chat pen if you want one. The new ones have now got 2020 printed on them, okay? So, again, email me what colour you want. If you want one, I think you've sent super chats before and you didn't want a prize, but that which is fine as well. It's entirely up to you, my darling. But just let me know what colour. We've got all the colour pens at the moment on the super chat because we've just replenished those. Thank you, Simon. I'll just check I've got that for you. Yes, I've got that, Simon. Okay, I've got that. The promenade at the Dorchester Hotel. Adam, you're bleeding diamonds, mate. You're a bleeder to take me out like that. Thank you so much. And it's you and what's his name coming, is it? Check your price first. Check your price. I don't mind paying way, actually. Oh, thank you so much. You know, even if we just all meet up there, that is such a nice thing to do. Thank you so much. So I've got to be there. What I do is get the train in. I used to get the train into London. I can't be bothered with all that parking. Do you do the same, actually? Will you do the same? Get the train in, maybe? I'm not sure where the Dorchester is, actually. Where is it? Let's have a look. Park Lane. Okay, I know where that is. I know exactly where that is. Yeah, yeah. That's that funny old road you go round there, don't you? And then Park Lane's off. You know that big roundabout thing, and it's off that, isn't it? I know where you are. Thank you so much, Adam. That's very, very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. There we are. Let's reset there. I'll just have to scroll down a little bit. My foot is playing up a little bit tonight. Must have been possibly because I've been sitting down here for so long. I don't know. Rumour has it that Adele and Harry Styles are working on some songs together. Oh, that'd be interesting. I hope they're not depressing songs, though, LaBelle. I mean, as I say, I've got great respect for Adele. I think she's fantastic. Her personality is wonderful. But her singing voice is fantastic. But they're also blooming depressing. You know, so depressing. Let's just scroll down there. Where are we now? Let's just hit that button there. Ah! Roy Brownlow has just sent a £2 super chat. God, it's pouring in today, isn't it? Thank you very much. Thank you very much to you, Roy Brownlow. A new 2020 pen for your museum. You know what to do, Roy. Get that email in, mate, and tell me what pen you want. It'll be in the post tomorrow. Actually, with something else. Didn't you win something else tonight? You haven't emailed in about the other thing yet, have you? Nope, get it in. Get it in, darling. Get that email in, and I'll sort that out and send those 2 pens in the same envelope to you for his museum. He's making a collection. He's got a little shrine. You know, Adam the plumber's got a shrine to me. Yes, he prays in front of it every night on his hands and knees. I used to do the similar thing to myself, actually, to be honest. Hello to Simon Keane. Oh, gosh, he's with us live today. Simon usually watches a recording of the programme. And let's see, Simon texts in, "Evening, Mr. Chop Chop. Hope you had a nice weekend. I've been cinema. Watched the film The Gentleman. The usher said I could sit wherever I wanted. How lovely. So I sat on her knee." Very good, Simon. When I go to the cinema, it tends to be actually in the afternoon. And there's 5 people in the cinema. Another super chat coming in this evening. Thank you very much to Dr. SOS Gregorian. He can't be with us live tomorrow due to Christmas Day. Well, we did a Christmas Day show, you know. We actually did a Christmas Day show this year, which actually went really well. We had a lovely time Christmas morning, chatting to each other on here. It was wonderful. Really, really nice Christmas morning. But thank you very much for the super chat there. If you want a super chat pen with the new 2020 super chat pens, email me your full postal address, Mr. Gregorian, and I'll send you one. Tell me what colour you want. Or if you don't want one, that's fine as well. Just leave it as it is, and that's perfectly all right. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. You get a super chat pen for $2.99, my friend. Okay? A gold Rolex pen for Sharon Butler. I don't think there'll be anything like that coming out soon. No, we don't do Rolex. Why would you want a pen that's like cost you, I don't know, what are those Rolex? But how much is a Rolex pen? Let me have a look. I've got to see how much a Rolex pen is. Are they like 500 quid or something silly like that? Rolex, oh, they're watches. Rolex pen. Do they do Rolex pens? I didn't know they did them. Rolex pen. No, well, I can't see Rolex pens. Rolex collectible ball pens for sale, eBay. I doubt that. That ain't going to be one of those, is it? Rolex pens. Vintage pen collectibles. Okay, let's click on that, see what that brings up. Rolex pens. Oh, where does it say the price then? Don't say no prices there. No, it doesn't say, but okay. Buy Rolex pen, maybe? Buy Rolex pen. How much are they? Dying to know now. £1,800 for a pen! Just imagine how many super chat pens I could buy for that and sell them. That's for a used one, not even new. You don't know where that pen's been. Some dirty little grubby hands. Oh, awful. Genuine Rolex vintage day pen, £1,800. I love it. Oh, there's another super chat. Matthew Van. Thank you, Matthew. Think you must want a little super chat pen there, Matthew. Thank you very much. You know what to do, Matthew. Email me your full postal address. Say super chat pen and what colour you want. It'll be in the post for you tomorrow morning. Okay? Be in the post for you tomorrow morning there. Thank you ever so much. There's some other pens here. I used £120. Pfft. As you see, now that I mentioned that 1,800 one, if I gave my sister the £120 pen, she'd just throw it back in my face. I am worth it. She says I am worth it. You're having a laugh. Well, you were worth it, Shell, until my shirts weren't done on time this week. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. Thank you, Roy. Roy's going to send me another one of his light pens. Mick gets birthday cakes from Tesco's. No, you don't, Mick. You make them. You make beautiful cakes. I've seen them, mate. Simon's very pleased with his prize there. Right, we're going to do the raffle tickets very shortly. Just give me a second or two. Let's just hold on to your messages. I'll get to some of those, and then we'll do the raffle, okay? Roy's having T-shirts. He's having a Chris Reardon T-shirt printed. I don't know how much they are to do T-shirts. I don't know. I don't know how much they are to do, actually. I think they're a little bit pricey. You know, if I was on here saying, I've got T-shirts for sale, £12. I mean, I think that's a lot of money to pay out, really. £12, you know, for the merchandise stuff. I don't know, really. Although I was surprised. People were quite happy for the calendars, weren't they? £10 the calendars. They were quite happy for those. So maybe so. Hello to Steve, David, Christopher. Hello to you, Steve. Welcome to our show. You did give the bingo pen to Sharon. That's right. Yes. Sorry, it gets really confusing with so much. I can't remember everything, unfortunately. Right. Okay. You're printing it yourself. Interesting. Okay. Right. Yes, I did get your email. I've responded to that. Okay. Right. We're on. Where are we? What's that there? That's a bingo pen there, and a bingo winner pen. There we go. Oh, there's another text coming in there. £1,000 for a pen. If you're thinking of buying me a grand pen, don't go to the pound shop and get a pen for £1, and then take that pen and one moment, please. And then take that pen and write me a cheque for £999. I don't think so, sunshine. £900? Mick was happy with the calendar until he saw November. We're on peach-coloured raffle tickets now. Peach. Look, peach. Okay, we're on peach-coloured raffle tickets now. So, it's time to ask for your raffle ticket for tomorrow's raffle, gang. Please only ask once. I may well miss your name out. That happens, okay? When I think I've got to the end of the list, I will say, and then if I've missed you out, please speak then, but not before. Otherwise, it becomes complicated, and now I can't find my pen. Where's my little pen gone? I actually use your pen to write with, Roy, which has now mysteriously disappeared. It was here a minute ago. Where's that gone now? I keep dropping things today. Have you noticed that? I'm not going to use one of my bingo pens because someone will moan then. Oh, you better not give that pen to me if it's second hand. I don't know, where have I put your pen now? It was blooming here a minute ago. I was using it. Oh, I'll have to get a cheap one out now. It's cheap. Oh, hang on. What's that there? No, that's not it. That's not it. What have I done with your pen now, Roy? Okay, here we go then. It's raffle ticket time. And remember, this will be for the fridge magnets or one of the Christmas backdrops, if you want that, okay? Mr. Gregorian, please, you must email me, okay? Please email me. Please send my Super Chat pen, any colour. Please email that because it'll get lost in the chat otherwise, okay? Right, here we go then. Gavin Bass, you're the first one out today. Number 14. Peach colour ticket number... Oh, the pen's not working. Peach colour ticket number 14. Raffle is tomorrow morning. Not sure of the time, okay? It's going to be later tomorrow, probably, unless the plumber finishes earlier with me. I mean, with my pipes, sorry. Lovely Nathan. Gavin Bass, okay. Fran Green, number 15. Fran Green, 15. Joey Millen, number 16. Roy Brownlow, number 17. Steph Diamond, number 18. Tony King, number 19. SOS Gregorian, number 20. Number 26. What's 21? 21 to Mandy Davenport. Mick Davenport, number 22. Mikey Mike, number 23. You remember telling me to buy that little gadget, didn't you, Mike? Huh? It's a fabulous gadget, that is. All right, Rachel, number 24 for lovely Rachel. Diane Jebb, number 25. I'm starving now. I want my dinner now. 26 to, I've done you, SOS Gregorian, you're number 20. Amelia Dodd, number 26. And that we've got the two backgrounds that we're going to give away over the next couple of weeks. Two old Christmas backgrounds. That one behind me now, that will go. And the other one that I showed you early on from our Lincolnshire Television Studio complex as well. Okay. Is it me or is there a blue tinge around the screen now? Something looks quite blue. Why has it gone blue? Hang on a minute. It's just there's a blue tinge, isn't there? I just noticed that. Never mind. Looks nice. Sharon Butler. Parker pen. Number 27 for Sharon. Okay, scrolling down there. Give me a second. There we are. Of course, there's a lot of you today, isn't there? Matthew Van, number 28. 29 for Lee Toby. Thank you, Lee. Lee Toby. Mr. Dodsworth, number 30. What's that noise? Number 31 for Gary Butler. 32, Jason Hughes. 33, Claire. 34, Colin. Adam the Plumber, 35. I'll have to get some more out. $36. I've got Doctor Who to watch later. Paulie H. Thank you, Paulie. Paulie H has got 36. The Trevor Campbell is on 37. Your pen's here somewhere. I think I've dropped it somewhere. I was using it earlier. I was using it when we were doing the bingo. I don't know what I've done with that. Where have I put it? I had it. I blooming had it here. It's probably gone into the packet of pens over there or something's disappeared into the pens for all the other ones. Trevor Campbell, where we are. 37 for Trevor. Sean has got to turn the calendar over. Shania, 38. Steal. 38, Shania. Colin Coates, 39. Sean Pye, 40. Don't forget your thumbs up, boys and girls. Have we got past the 40 on the thumbs up? That's the most we've ever had. 40 thumbs up on the old thumbs up thing at the bottom of the video screen. Sean Pye, 40. Where have you gone, Sean? Sean, there we are. Gary Reese Ponto. Hello, Gary. Gary Reese Ponto. Have I received your email? Yes, thank you, sir. Got it. Michael Lawrence, 42. Scott Walker, 43. Scott. Just a minute. Scott. There we are. One man in his Sprinter van, 44. $45. You've already got a ticket, Matthew. Number 28. Is that everyone? DJ Craig. 45 for you, Craig. DJ Craig London. London 206. And DJ Craig London sent me a super chat. Did you send a super chat as well? Oh. Now, where hasn't that come up? There it is. £2. Oh, thank you very much, Craig. Thank you for... You always remind me if I miss it. Always remind me. I should see it flash up, but it's not very clear today. I don't know why that is. Thank you very much for that. So you know you can have a pen for that, okay? Email me, usually email address, okay? And just ask me for what colour pen you want. If you want one, that is. Not everyone wants one. So Craig is 45 on the raffle tickets. Is that everything? Adrian, number 46 for Adrian. 46 for Adrian. Yvonne Lemon. Where is she there? Yvonne Lemon, 47. What's those numbers there? What are those numbers people are printing there? I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are. There's Martin Butler, 48. Yeah, now you can tell him how much you want his show back. Go on. Do it. Heidi. Oh, God. Heidi's missed the whole show. Sorry, Heidi, darling. Never mind, love. As always, next week. Sean's off back to work. Thank you. Is that everyone? Heidi, thank you. 49, Heidi. Righto. Okay, number of likes. Oh, we're up to 47 now, are we? Fantastic. That's the most little likes I've ever got. I've never got more than 40 likes. And that was much higher than it normally is. Usually about sort of 20 sort of time. So that's very kind of you. Thank you very so much. Matthew, you haven't put the colour of the pen you want. Put the colour of the pen. I mean, how many times, dear? Put the colour of the pen that you want in the email. Otherwise, I don't know what you want. It just says Super Chat pen. Please put the colour in there, darling. Okay. Right. It looks like I've got to the end of the list there. Okay. It says Super Chat pen and then your address. Oh, hang on a minute. You put the... Okay, I take that back. You put the colour at the end there, red. Fair enough, fair enough. I didn't see that in the thing. Then I apologise. Look at me apologising. You wouldn't get that from someone in a shop, dear. People apologising. Okay, looks like we got to the end of the list there. Have I missed anyone out? Please speak now. My God, what, 5, 10, 20, 30... Blimey, nearly 40 tickets gone out there. Have I missed anyone out? Please speak now. Okay? Or forever hold thy peace. Open your eyes and see. I will open my eyes. I'm sure you had your eyes open downstairs the other day, didn't you, Matthew? Yes, dear. Anyone else? Have I missed anyone else? Please speak now. All right? Please speak now. Now, I've got one more story for you to do now. We'll do one story just in case I've missed anyone out there. And it's in the Daily Mirror today. Now, it has been... Don't look at my tummy. I can't do this up, look. I'm trying to do this up. Hang on a minute. That's awful, isn't it? Why didn't anyone tell me that earlier? It's my stomach sticking out there. I can't quite do it. Look how tight that is there. That won't be tight for that much longer. That's going. A few weeks ago, I couldn't do this up. I couldn't wear this shirt. So I'm quite pleased about that. Wrong camera. There we go. That's better over there. In the Daily Mirror, they're talking about YouTube people. Now, I want you to have a quick look at my face. Can you see lines and things like that? You know I'm not using a filter on this camera. I don't believe in it. It says in the Daily Mirror, if you regularly watch YouTube videos, it's likely you've stumbled across videos of influencers with envy-inducing glowing skin. Do I have that? Do I have envy-inducing glowing skin, do you think? It says, while the YouTuber may credit their glow to various skin and makeup products, an influencer now claims that this isn't the case. So influencers, they are people on YouTube who try and get you to buy stuff. And they're on Facebook as well. I've seen loads of these videos. Usually people with blooming cheap, crappy jewellery. Don't buy any of it. Instead, it says influencer Raw Beauty Christie claims that the glowing skin is a result of special cameras with built-in skin smoothing filters. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to be absolutely honest with me. Do I need a special camera with built-in skin smoothing filters? Do I need that? She explains, I am realising as I go on how many people, either knowingly or unknowingly, use a skin smoothing filter on their YouTube and IG. What's an IG video? I've no idea what that is. And IG videos. I know that the skin has texture, but I'm always wondering why my skin looks the way that it does. There are cameras, mainly the Sony a5100, that tons of people use. And that has a built-in skin smoothing filter, making people's skin look much like smooth butter. I mean, does mine look like that now? Smooth butter? I mean, it's my beard. I'm keeping that under control because my nephew and his wife and family, they bought me an electric shaver for Christmas. You know, the one like with the foil with the little holes in it. Oh, it's wonderful. I keep it in the car. Just when I get to work. I usually do it when I get to work. Love it. I love it. It says, highlight looks so good on that camera when they're using these cameras. While Christie didn't name any specific YouTubers, she highlighted one recent video in which a glitch revealed the effect of the filter. She added, I saw a video the other day where it briefly glitched. I mean, what is a brief glitch? I'm going to do a quick glitch for you. That was a glitch. She added, I saw a video the other day where it briefly glitched and it was alarming how much smoothing it had on it. No real reason for saying other than your skin is normal. People have texture and the internet can be weird and make us feel like something is wrong with us when there isn't. And we see this. And it does worry me, actually, especially with a lot of young people. You know, and they're watching these fake people on the telly. Love Island, The Only Way is Essex, with all this facial work and bright light. Simon Cowell, what does he look like with those white teeth? I mean, they look absolutely dreadful. They're so unnatural. And the fake breasts, stuff people done to their faces like that. And the worst thing of the whole lot is these lips. They just look horrendous. There was a girl, actually, when I was having my afternoon tea at the Mandarin Oriental a couple of weeks ago. Was it before Christmas? I can't remember, before or after Christmas. And it was before Christmas. I remember seeing all the beautiful decorations and that now. And there was a girl in there. She can't have been 25. And she'd had her lips done. And it was obvious. She looked like a blooming fish. It looks awful. And you must have something wrong to want all this stuff done to your face all the time. I think you should just be left alone and be done with it. Let's see what he's saying now. Jason Hughes, Ready Mix, do a good job for you, Chris. Trowel on the plaster. That's how it is. Trail on the plaster. Absolutely. Jimmy Five Bellies, that's me today. Yvonne says, I've got lovely skin. I don't know about that. Heidi says, I don't need one of those cameras. No, maybe not. Maybe not. People should take you warts and all at the end of the day. I totally agree, Mandy. Absolutely. Get the blonde wig out. It's in the car, actually, the blonde wig. I might dress up in that little uniform at some point and do a whole show like that. Would you like that? Would you like that? Mick says, my Mandy doesn't need Botox in her lips. It's all natural. Hey, our DJ Craig has had his teeth done. Oh, no, Craig. Make them natural, dear. There you go. I had all my teeth pulled out this year in Turkey and had new teeth put in. Oh, well, that's different. If there's something wrong with your teeth, then yeah. But these people, they just want it bright white and it's gleaming and just don't look real. I want to look natural. I want to look like I am, not what other people expect me to look like, or anything like that. But of course, it's up to you, if you want your teeth or anything done like that. That's fine. It's just not for me, really. It's not really for me. Adrian, thank you so much. What a kind person Adrian is. Do you want one of my old shirts that will fit so you don't have that bulging problem? I won't have the bulging problem in a couple of weeks' time, mate. This is going. What camera do you use? In this studio, a Logitech C920. In this studio, Logitech C920 here. Okay, up at the other place is a Brio, Logitech Brio, which I got from eBay, second-hand one off eBay. Dirt cheap, dear, dirt cheap. Oh, Rylan, no. Oh, here, Craig's got bright white teeth. Oh, we need to see a picture of you, Craig. How can I see a picture of you, darling? Email it to us. Let's have a look at you. Email it to us. We've got to have a look at you. Not Rylan, no. No, I'm not a fan of Rylan's. Again, I just don't see there's talent there. I'm sorry, I don't. On the election night, I switched over to Channel 4. They're having a political discussion on Channel... And who was hosting? Rylan Clark. On a political programme on Channel 4. Are you for real? You couldn't make it up, could you, really? You can't make it up. Mandy does amazing things with her lips. I'm sure she does, Mick. How awful. Right, we're going to do today's birthdays now, boys and girls. And then I'm starving hungry, so I must go and have my dinner soon. Happy birthday. Oh, Craig, what's your email? Oh, hang on, let's put the email up there, Craig. Hang on, mate. There you go. All right, young Craig. Where are you, Craig? And do you actually DJ? Where do you DJ? What sort of music do you play? Because I used to be a DJ. I just do karaoke now. And a little bit of hosting where I do play records, a personality thing, with a microphone. I stopped club DJing some years ago, mixing all night long. I did work at Heaven. I don't know if you know Heaven. And I've done some lovely places, actually. Hippodrome in London. I did the Hippodrome. Yeah, some nice places. I've been very lucky over the years. Okay. Gavin's lost a lot of weight. Excellent. Excellent, Gavin. Keep at it, mate. Rachel says, my dentist said teeth are not meant to be white. They are ivory. Yeah, I mean, you don't see elephants doing their tusks, do you? Trying to whiten their tusks up. All right, here we go. I've got the birthdays up. Happy birthday on this Sunday, the 5th of January, 2020, to Hydro Kin. Hydro comes and sings at the karaoke. Here's the one of the most nice, gentlest persons you could ever meet. Hydro Kin, happy birthday to you. Happy 65th birthday to Chris Clark. He's one of the main people who's got this thing going, trying to get the Black Cap reopened. It's been 3 years now that was closed, and I think something's going to happen with that this year. I'm sure something is going to happen with that this year. So good luck to you, Chris, and a big happy... I have met him only once. He popped into the Central Station once when we were doing karaoke. Happy birthday to you, Chris, 65 today. Atticus Frankfurt, otherwise known as the very, very gorgeous Frank. Happy birthday to you, Frank. I remember at the Quebec a few years ago now, when I wished you happy birthday, someone had told me it was your birthday. I wish you, and you came up to me and say thank you for making me special. I've never forgotten that. Happy birthday to you, Frank, you lovely man. James Lavery, good morning, James. Oh, good evening, James. Happy birthday to you. John Sturmey is 52 years old today. Jack Keith Pattinson is 24 today. Dawn Davison. Happy birthday to Dawn. Luke Nani Taylor. Morning, Luke. An old Black Cat customer again. Happy birthday to you, Luke. Bill Sharkey. Have we done that already, Bill? No, maybe not. Bill Sharkey, 52 years old today. Happy birthday, Bill. Montana Dixon Bryan Jr. Happy birthday. Laura Hillenar is 30 today. Mark Alexander, young Mark. Happy birthday to you, Mark. And Frank Stegner. It's Frank Stegner's birthday as well today. So to all of you, a big happy birthday to you again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Happy birthday, girls and boys. Okay. Lots of people wishing happy birthday. Thank you so much, everyone, putting a little thumbs up there. Once again, what I do now is do all your emails. I start putting things in an envelope and getting all those off for you tomorrow morning. Sometimes stuff doesn't come immediately. You know, it takes a few days. Always give it at least 4 or 5 days before it comes in the post. And if nothing's arrived by then, give us another email and I'll try and sort it out. Obviously, I don't come around and post you things myself. Although, for £10,000, for a £10,000 super chat, okay, I'm quite prepared to deliver whatever item you have ordered personally. I mean, it don't get much better than that. You can even have a little phone. Perhaps I should do one of those things called meet and greet. Meet and greet thing or something like that. LaBelle, when I go to the cinema, the usher pinches my bum. Is that right? I can only dream of having my bum pinched again one day. Thank you, Craig. Let's just have a quick look at Craig's photo. Is that there? That's not got to me yet. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on a minute. Hello to Gary Owen. Hello, Gary. He's just sent in a little email there. Thank you, Gary. He's been watching the show there. Thank you very much, Gary. Is it there yet? No. Your email isn't there yet, Craig. It's not there yet. Don't know why. Is it in spam? Oh, there you go. Oh, you've gone in spam, dear. You've gone in spam. Oh, are you a spammer, dear? Let's have a look. There is his picture. Yeah, that suits you. They're not brilliant white, are they? That's what I mean. You haven't made them like perfectly white like Simon Cows's. No, they suit you, Craig. Oh, you got that hat on. See, what you need is one of these. This is what you need, Craig. We need one of these, mate. You need a proper hat, mate. You need a proper hat. I can't put your picture straight on there, but if you want me to show it tomorrow morning, I will do. Oh, he's got a second picture. Hang on a minute. What's the second picture? I've only got one email from you at the moment. The one I've got is for you with a hat on. And that's the only one I've got there. Let's try and refresh that and see what happens. Yeah, I've only got one there from you. That's the one with the hat on. Okay, it's the one with the hat on. Anyway, gang, must go. Thanks ever so much for joining us. I'll be with you again tomorrow morning. It might be a bit later tomorrow. It depends what time the plumber starts doing my bits and pieces. Okay, so we'll see what time he gets finished tomorrow. And as soon as he's finished, I'll be back in the studio with tomorrow's show. And, of course, the raffle. And we'll see if someone wins the Christmas backdrop as well tomorrow. Have a good evening, and thank you very much for watching tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll see you sometime tomorrow morning. Good night now.